Another elevator.
Do you think it works?
Dunno.
Dave, did I startle you? Is that why you left?
Only one way to find out.
No.
Hey,
For some
someone's
reason,
coming.
my computer does not like me.
Oh my gosh, Zero is hacking your computer.
I guess it's not Fender Groucho Marx, that's why.
Looks like Alice, Clover, and Kay.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Oof.
Let me see the map.
Huh, sure.
I thought these maps were made out of paper.
It's better if they represent them like this. Ah, I get it. All three routes end up here.
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
Not so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit
With
down
a
for
bunch
bit
of
and exchange
champagne.
information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Alright, press the button.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left
Joy.
is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these
Well, we
chromatic
know what that
doors?
means.
Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Locked. Huh. Yep, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers. Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in a safe in the lounge. Yeah, there are a few more rules for you. Once you open the door, you can... If that's true, then we can go all the way back. We can all go back the way we came and get into
I don't
what
think
house.
Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
We'll make 6 then. One for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high. huh?
Every time we cut to
stay
Luna,
here.
it looks like she's surprised by something.
Yep.
Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you
Why does Dio look like he belongs in a circus?
Well, what's it going to be?
That's probably his occupation.
I mean, when you actually look into his origin story, it kind of fits.
Are you going to go back
I
with
think.
us?
Why is he a clown or the entire circus?
Yeah, he's Barnum
The
from Barnum and
ring-
Bailey.
Or are
Later?
you staying here by yourself?
Hey, Zero.
He's actually a vampire. He found the stone mask one time. It was a crazy story.
Alright, fine.
Check
And then he
back his
went-
neck for a tattoo.
And then he had the greatest rock career ever.
He was in 3 different bands.
Yeah, Dio decided to retire one day.
Yeah, he met this imaginary friend he calls Zawarudo.
That's just another anagram for zero. Well, think about it. You take a couple letters out, you get zero.
Wow.
Aww.
So, this is the lounge.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy
Our
enough.
hard work is gone.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. Some of your favorite scotch.
Oh, tempting.
Hey, Radomir.
I think now's the time.
No.
No, I just found something.
Oh, hold on. Grandpa. What?
We kept the alcohol
Mm-hmm. Since
from
when
the
were
left
they
because
brothers?
it's gone.
Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nunnery games, and if Quark was going to Nuji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. Soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float? But are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Alright, Chalice, and Dave in particular, this
What?
next segment is going to be crucial to the game because it
Oh,
will
no.
involve potentially killing people.
What?
Ah, shit.
Potentially?
I mean, potentially. Like, my first run, it didn't end with... I can't remember quite how the ending went, but whatever.
Wait, you mean
You're
this
finally
like
done?
people are just gonna die?
We'll see.
You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, you really need me to spell it out.
Forget it.
That's a good boy.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
Go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room? That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes.
He
What
sounds
do we
like he's
do
like
after we go into the room?
enjoying it.
Play a game. Just like it says on the door.
The nunnery.
You play
The Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The notary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is
news is that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel. What do you think?
Arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AV room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Hey, Quark and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenryuji. And we headed to the AV rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who go into which door, and Fi and I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
Bitch.
No, Dave, she isn't going to step on you.
Has been opened.
Hey, it's someone's fetish.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What?
Polling?
This game's got a time limit too?
Whoa, what?
What? What? What?
What?
What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know.
Why is there a lady here?
It doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. I didn't wait for a response. Just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was...
Oh my gosh, she's dead!
She's covered in blood. I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing. No breathing. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you
Cut
yelling?
my wife in 2 pieces. This is my last resort.
Quark, don't look. Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Oh, don't tell me she was an unknown rigging
Does
victim.
this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around
Betrayal.
here.
Oh my god.
That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them. Part of them? Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
Bitch.
Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
Leo, Kay, and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenryuji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point.
Is that his
But it
wife?
was his eyes
I was
that caught
about
my
to say.
attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze.
Oh, that must actually be his wife.
It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenryuji hasn't spoken a single word since the moment we found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood.
And that's how much character she had.
We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. She looked so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
She's a
I have a
coroner.
medical license.
You're a nurse?
Oh, what a coinky-dink!
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner.
Wow, you're kind of
It's
creepy.
called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
So where's this prison riot?
What?
You were talking about a prison riot.
What?
No, prisoner
No!
dilemma.
Prisoner what?
Dilemma.
We'll get to it.
Okay.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex, female. Estimated age, 65 to 75 years. Diagnosis, deceased. Cause of death, exsanguination. Estimated time of death, 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory, weapon entered through 4th intercostal piercing heart. Wound characteristics... I'm not going to read all that. Based on the characteristics described above, there is a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument.
So something like a knife.
Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? She was stabbed by a clarinet or something? Sigma. Sigma, I'm going to start calling you Chalice if you keep this up.
Whoa!
Wait, but even I know that instrument is a weapon.
Oh, okay.
Are
It
you-
means a tool of
No,
some sort.
Alice, we've known you for like a year and a half. We wouldn't put it past you.
No, but I do know that
Knife,
an instrument is a weapon.
It means...
Why did you have to tell us that?
Look, I just...
In other words, she was
Luna
stabbed in the
agrees with me.
heart, right?
Yes.
So what instrument do you play?
Well, I suppose that clears me of
I
suspicion.
played the Bowie knife.
I play the meat cleaver.
But no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found
You're
the
literally
old
the
lady in
most
one of the
mysterious
AB
person
rooms,
here.
Specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room.
Oh, and Clover has been unconscious.
You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must
It
have
really
been
is
put
just
there
making this
later.
worse.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but
Oh my
There was
god,
a
I
scene,
know
remember?
I know what's happening here.
Yes, there was.
What?
You don't, but I'll entertain this notion.
I'm not gonna say what it is.
Screw you, Slacker.
The old lady Zero?
No, no, that wasn't where I was going at all.
The old lady is not Zero.
Clover killed the old lady.
My thought had nothing to do on who is Zero.
Okay.
I'll explain after. I'll explain later.
Okay.
But Zero said
Because I don't want to spoil anything in the moment.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you two left. Which means...
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down.
No, riot now.
You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Jr., the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Jr. told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of a game to him?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
"10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally."
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is?
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Alright. After we're done... Okay, when we're about to vote, I'm going to tell you the thought I had.
Okay. And then after we reveal the votes, I'm going to call it for the episode.
Is this the prisoner thing?
Yes.
Yep.
We're really going in there. I kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Vi? Where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa. What the hell is she doing? I must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to up here anyways? Everybody's already gone into the AV rooms.
Yeah, well, There was something I wanted to check out.
And that is?
This thing. Remember it?
The hatch?
Try opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it won't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit.
They are terrible at keeping time.
It is a visual novel.
Yeah.
Time is literally never an issue.
No, but I mean, like, no, I'm just talking about, like...
By the way, everyone missed the whole Algernon comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Algernon's a rat.
There's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until polling period is finished.
What are we doing?
Alright, Chalice, pick a button. There's only 2. It's not hard. Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
Alright.
Oh.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old
Will all of you, please stop bombarding me with questions.
Oh.
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney. And it goes the other way too. Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Alas. And B.O. and Quark's enemy will be Tenmioldi. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
All you guys have to do
is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Alright, so before we vote...
It'll just have to wait, I guess.
I think the first question is like, would Luna betray us?
Hey. Wait.
No. I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trouble.
Okay,
We don't
so
have time to talk about this.
if my theory was that Zero actually planted that dead woman to cast suspicion on Kay so that he would get betrayed.
We'll see.
Oh!
You're kidding. You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
5.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over.
Wow.
So
you're kind of a whole bitch.
Wait.
What have I been saying this whole playthrough?
What do you mean by...
I was about to say, Dave, you were right.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
just press the damn button.
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but are you...
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyways. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Press a button.
Ally.
Ally.
All right, that's unanimous. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
The only positive outcomes are if you both ally or if you both betray.
Actually, if you both betray, it's totally neutral.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that means you don't lose anything.
You don't gain
Nor
anything
gain anything.
either. You're no closer
No,
to
but
leaving.
no, but it's better not to lose anything than like losing stuff.
Yeah, actually, I take that back. The only positive outcome is actually to ally. I forgot it off.
Well, I mean, Luna doesn't seem like the type of person who would betray, does she?
Chalice, I don't trust your logic on any of this stuff. I'll say that much. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Denmyuji was left behind, his footsteps slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack.
Thank you.
You just know stuff you shouldn't.
Okay, is it suspicious that, like, she looks like a female version of Santa?
Chalice. Okay. Stuff like my name or how if your BP hits 0 you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Ziggy!
What's up?
Oh, hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time?
What?
Hey, here we go with the
Five,
parallel
hold on.
universes.
Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh, hey, look! We did it!
Here are the results from your game.